Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Pocket. In today's video, we have less than a day until the Mythical Island set releases. And in this video, I wanted to talk about pack hourglasses because I know a lot of people have been saving and whether you should use them on this set or go ahead and save them, keep saving them until the next set. Now, there's a few variables. The first thing I'm going to look at is what we know the set is going to include, which we'll find out more tomorrow, obviously, but also how much we can expect to get just from our free daily packs, our 2 free packs per day, on towards completing that set, because we want to understand our general free pack income so we know roughly how many cards that we will get, so we don't burn a ton of hourglasses on day one and then finish everything we really want, and then the rest of the packs aren't as valuable to us that we still have to open along the way. However, there is still things like the finishing genetic apex and other stuff like that to consider as well. The other consideration you have to put into effect is, are there any meta cards that you desperately need / want, because that is going to be another big thing. And something else that we have to consider is also Wonder Pick. You might get some cards from Wonder Pick, and I am going to be God Pack hunting through this expansion, so hopefully I can get a decent roster from that. But those are going to be the main things we're going to talk about. I'm not going to say you should be saving them or you should be spending them. I'm just going to show you the math because it's going to be each person individual, and plus some people get impatient and you know, you end up just popping your packs anyway. So let's jump in and take a look at the spreadsheet. So over here, this is where I've done it. Now, the first few things that we do know about the set, we could look over here at Pokemon Zone, is that the new set is going to have 80 unique cards, including 5 trainers and 5 EX cards, and at least 2 immersives. We don't know if there's going to be any crown rares at the moment. So over here on my spreadsheet, let's go through it bit by bit. The first thing up here is I've calculated that it's going to run from December 17 to January 30. Now, where did I get these? A massive shout out to TCG Pocket.gg. They always go through and have a bunch of the leaks and mines and stuff like that. Now, on their website, they are expecting the new expansion set A2, which is like the new set, which is kind of like Genetic Apex, the next big set, to be releasing on January 30. This is speculation. I don't know if this will be it, but that is where I got all my calculations from, anticipating that date. If it blows out past that, then obviously we'll have longer to do use free packs on this expansion. But just so you know where I got that date of January 30, it was from over here. So that is what I'm basing it off, which is not 100% confirmed. So keep that in mind. So then we look at what free packs we can get. We're getting 2 free packs per day, which is 90 free packs. And if you want to know how many pack points that will get you 450 pack points. And so what I did from this, we'll look at this bit in a second, but what I did from this was I was like, okay, so I wanted to figure out roughly how many like EX cards will I get, if, like, you know, on average, how many EX cards should a person get with those 90 free packs? How many 3 diamond cards should they get? So on and so forth. So I went down here and I just looked at the odds. This is based off the odds on the Genetic Apex set, assuming that they hold the same odds. Now, once again, we don't know if they will have crown rares in here, but I slapped them in there anyway. And so basically, when we look at it, yeah, you know, immersives 2 stars, and then EX cards, and then 3 diamond cards. Those, like, these 2 are the big ones you're going to be looking at because they're like for just completion's sake and stuff like that. But essentially what I did was I looked at the odds in game, card 4 odds, because you could, card 1, 2, and 3 are always going to be 1 diamonds. And this is excluding God packs. I didn't include God packs. But card 4 for 2 stars, for instance, has a 0.5% chance and to be a 2-star card. And then card 5 has a 2% chance to be the 2-star card. I just added those up and did quick math to calculate, this was like the decimal value of that percentage, and then to calculate the basic amount that you should get per 90 packs, I just used that simple math of adding these 2 together. But I knew someone was going to say, but no, you have a chance to get the 2 of them in the pack, and then you can do all that. So this was the basic math. If anyone has any correction for the math, please let me know and I'll add it to the pinned comment. I did my best. I jumped over here to ChatGPT because what do you do when you're struggling with a math question? You put it into ChatGPT. Listen, I've been out of school for like 15 years. Give me a break. So I just went, if opening a pack of 2 cards and the first card has a 0.04% chance, I did this for all of them, obviously, 0.04% chance to be my desired card, and the second card has a 0.16% chance to be my desired card, card, what is the chance of me getting one of my desired card, and what are the chances of me getting two of my desired card? Then if I were to open 90 packs, on average, how many of the desired card should I get? Now, the reason I said it's only 2 cards, because remember, like I said, we're not including God packs because that's just getting way too finicky, and 3 of the cards are guaranteed to be 1 diamond. So that is the way I did it. So then I also included my scuffed math over here for roughly how many I think you will get from opening those 90 free packs. And then I put the ChatGPT values. And so you can see the ChatGPT is a little bit under what my estimations are, but it's not ridiculously bad. Now, the reason I left my scuffed column in is so that I can change the amount of, like this says free packs, but I can change it to include how many packs I actually have if I want to use them. So I can see how many roughly on average I should get of these cards. So essentially when we look at it, the big ones are going to be the EX cards and the 3 diamond cards. So from those 90 free packs, we should roughly get 7 EX cards and 21 3 diamond cards from 9 packs on average. Once again, luck is always going to be a thing in RNG, and then on average you should be getting 2 of the 2 stars, 1 immersive card, and if there's crown rares, good luck, you got a 1 in 5 chance of actually getting one on that. So that is what we are looking at there. Now, like I said, when we look at what the set actually has, it has 5 EX cards, and you're going to get about 7 from the 90 free packs. Now, combine that with Wonder Pick, maybe you do all right, but maybe you just hit the same EX every time and you get absolutely shafted. So you got to consider all those things into the equation, but this is just a good way to show you how many roughly you will be getting. But then, so let's say for me personally, I've got 273. Let's say I just had 240. So Hourglass is saved up. That would be an extra 20 packs. So if I wanted to add that on, I would go like 110 packs. Okay, now I'm looking at my odds here. Once again, looking at this column. Now I'm probably going to get 9 EX cards and 27 of the 3 diamonds. If we let's put this back to 90. And once again, you can wait and see how you go. It also depends on how many of these cards you actually desperately want. Now, over here, I tried to calculate roughly how many over this month and a half period, how many extra hourglasses I think we might get. So based off of getting 4 for your dailies, you get 4 per day, times that by the 45 days, you get 180 hourglasses, which is 15 packs. Solo clears, that's going to be solo clears from the, and once again, this is not 100% confirmed. So if I go back over here into the solo missions, these are going to be like this. We should get it for the new expansion. We've seen that leaked already, and there is at least 4 of them, and that is based off them having, the beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert. If we get all of those for all of them, and they're the same numbers as we got from the genetic Apex set, then we'll end up with roughly 68 based on 4 of them. Once again, this could fluctuate a little bit, but that's about 6 packs. Then we have the level up rewards. Let's say you only level up 3 levels through the entire month and a half, you get an extra 3 packs. Login events. We've got that event that for the first 3 days of the new set, you get 12 per day, so that's going to be an extra 3 packs. Then events, I based this off of the idea that the PvP event gives us roughly 2 packs worth of hourglasses. The PvE, like the Lapras, the Venusaur events, give you roughly 12 packs. You get a few in between. So I thought, maybe we get 3 times the 2 packs, and you get yourself about 6 packs. That's just a rough estimate, which gives us a total of 33 extra packs. So that's what else I think you could add to your savings if you continue to save it through until the next set, assuming once again that next set does come on January 30. So that is what we are looking at. But once again, if I wanted to add up, say, I got 20 packs saved, I might get another 33 packs throughout the duration. Let's call that an extra 50 packs. So I can put this up to 140, and I can see, from there I should be getting 11 EX cards, 35 3 diamonds, and so on and so forth. So that is the kind of stuff we are looking at. Now, like I said at the start, I'm not going to tell you should be using your hourglasses or you should be saving. It is completely up to you. This is just a good way to show, if we go back to the 90 again, that you can wait up. Now, this relies on there only being 80 cards in this new set with 5 EXs. They may change this around also on the times, but you can see that 5 EXs in the set, 7 if you're looking for play sets of all of them. You're looking at trying to get 10, and then ideally you don't get 3 of one of them. So that is another thing. We also got to see how trading works, which hopefully will come in January as well. But that just just gives you some of the numbers to run down on what your free income will be if you want to continue to save your hourglasses moving forward. So the only other thing you can do is, once again, I've started saving up my pack. So by the time the actual set runs around, I'll be like an hour away from 2 free packs to open straight away. So that is what I'm looking at as well. You can start saving up. Don't open your free pack now because we are less than a day away if you're watching this right on the time. But in general, once again, I will try and save, but there are a lot of variables. One to pick, are you going to be hunting God packs? I'll do a video on that in the next few days. 2, is there any cards that you desperately want or need right now? Are you a competitive player trying to play competitive? You'll probably want to pop your packs and go ahead and get your stuff. And then once again, is there going to be anything that you really need or want? At the moment, it's looking like we've seen a little bit of, a buff to the Mewtwo deck. I think Mew could be generally pretty good as well. But when we look at the current state of the meta, I think Mew's going to be fantastic in the Mewtwo deck and possibly some other decks. Aerodactyl, could be usable. We'll have to wait and see. There is a lot of unknown cards. Vaporeon's going to be fun, but I don't know if it's going to be full meta. And then we've got, the Dedenne that can get slapped into a couple Pikachu decks. We've got the new version of Pikachu that can get slapped into some of those decks as well. But overall, I mean, Tauros, I do think Tauros could see some play, and then we're going to have some new trainers. So we're not too sure 100% how big the impact will be on the meta until we see the rest of the cards in the set, and you could always just wait and then make your decision on that. But like I said, I've seen a lot of people saying, I'm going to keep saving or I'm just going to pull, and I just wanted to run a little bit of math to see how many of the key EX cards and 3 diamond cards I can expect to get across the set, just based on the fact of how many free packs that we get along the way and how many cards are actually included in the set at the moment. Once again, we'll know more details tomorrow, but that is just something to consider. Like I said, over the course of it, if it is January 30 that we get the next big set, that means we'll get 90 free packs along the way through Mythical Island, which should get you roughly 1 immersive on average, 1 immersive per account, 2.252 stars, 7.416 because we got to use the old ChatGPT, more accurate odds, 7.4 EXs, and then your 21 3 diamond cards. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you saving? Are you going to burn them? Like I said, I'm going to try and save, but who knows? I might get pathetic, even though I'm just going to pop the packs on my spender account. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.